I'm continuing with the same topic, that is supply chain management. Supply chain management andre it is a process where all the businesses come together. Andre whenever you're purchasing raw material and ellanu coming together and it is ultimately done into finished goods agodakke ella processes coming together, that is supply chain. Okay, it consists of a flow of products from raw material manufacture, components, intermediate manufacturers, everything will come together, then it will be integrated and you will get a finished products. Okay, wholesalers, distributors which are connected by transportation and storage facilities. Okay, and definition is supply chain council. So ಏನು definition ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ managing supplying and demand sourcing raw material and part manufacturing, warehouse and inventory tracking, distribution across all channels and delivery to the customer. Supply chain antandre that is what, see, if you want to produce one book, what are the raw materials that is used and how many labors you need, what are the costs that is been required not to produce that finished goods. So that is supply chain. Artha aita? So what is the components that require for supply chain management is planning and controlling. You have to plan well in advance. Yav tar raw materials beko, how effectively you will use that raw materials, and where can you cut the cost through controlling techniques. Kelvondunella you can easily control. Okay, workflow structures talk about whatever the task that is assigned to the employees in your organization or supply chain, whether that is effectively done. Organization structure, you will also see the organization structure, whether it is a short term, long term, how to reach those plans, goals. Okay, in supply chain, what are the different management methods that the organization is using. Okay, you should check it out all. Idella components, when yavagaru ನೀವು supply chain ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ you will take into consideration. Risks and reward, what are the different types of risks that is having for you. If you want to achieve something, you should have you will have different kind of risks, no? And reward, culture and attitude. What are the main objectives? To maximize all value. See, whenever you are producing the products alva, ನೀವು ಒಂದು finished goods na ನೀವು customers ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ, so they should feel worth, they should like your product, they keep purchasing your product. That is what you will have overall value. Okay, to increase supply chain profit afterwards, definitely the intention of any supply chain also is to make the profit, to increase the sales and to balance the supply of demand. Effective agirbeku, timely manner agirbeku, it should be effectively reached. Okay, importance of supply chain management, increase customer satisfaction. If they are liking your products, that definitely they will like your products and purchase your products. They'll reduce cost. How do they reduce cost? Through various technique methods, where to the warehousing galella they can reduce, and they build a mutual trust among channel partners. Okay, there will be having a mutual trust among channel partners. Then channel partners antandre various channel of distributions, manufacturing, wholesalers, adella olle trust irutte. Efficient manufacturing strategies, and they will see, if supply chain, if that is successful, they will see different types of manufacturing, they use different strategies, and they also improve process integration. Process integration is all coming together. Okay, integrating everything process, so it also helps in improving the process integration. What are the benefits is productivity improvement. So supply chain management alli productivity improvement is one benefit. It reduces cost. Okay, high customer satisfaction, there will be increase in profit. You can easily maintain better cash and order management. Better cash antandre like online immediate cash alla, you don't need to wait for a credit time. On time delivery fulfillment is on time, ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕೋ ಅವಾಗ ಆನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಚೈನ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ನೀವು ಪ್ರೊಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ಯು ಮೇಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಗುಡ್ಸ್, ಏನೇನು ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ. ಡಿಸೈನ್, ಕಲರಿಂಗ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ವೆನ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಒನ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ಅಂತ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಚೈನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳೋದು. Okay, next supply chain management 7 principle is supply chain adapts to client's demand. So definitely alva. So whenever you are producing one particular product and giving, it is always depending on the client's demands or the customer's needs want. Definitely, if you want to produce one product, it should definitely reach the customers. You have to like those products, they have to purchase your products. ಆಮೇಲೆ supply chain client's demand ಅಲ್ಲಿ segmentation is dividing the groups based on age. ಅಂದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಡಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್. Customize logistic network profitable, and if you're customizing with the logistics and it makes the network very profitable. Align demand planning across supply chain. So whatever the demand you will align ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಚೈನ್. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೇಗೆ ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ. Differentiate products closer to client. You have to differentiate. That is what I am telling about segmentation, dividing the product based on ages. So you have to differentiate different kinds of products closer to clients. Whichever they are liking, they'll go with that kind of product. Manage source of supply strategically, and whatever the different sources of supply is done strategically, you have to effectively use that. You will develop a supply chain wide technology. So if you are developing a supply chain, you should have something technologies. That is what customers innovately like your products, that supports multiple level of decision making. Adopt channel spanning performance measures, and also it will leads to channel spanning performance measure. ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಟೇಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜಿಂಗ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಚೈನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನೀವೊಂದು ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ರಿಟೇಲ್ ಲಾಜಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ನೀವು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್, ಹೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ total process of planning, implementing and coordinating the physical movement of goods from manufacturer to retailer to the customers in timely, effective and cost efficient manner. Okay. Retail logistics ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ಹೌ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಲಿ ರೀಚ್ ದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಚಾನಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಆನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ retail management is economy in movement of goods. Definitely madiro finished goods na how it is going to movement of goods to the customers. Accuracy in order management. What are the different accuracies is that accurate information, and that is ಎಷ್ಟು time management to shipment to deliveries ಎಲ್ಲ should be effectively done. Shell time and replenishment of perishable goods. If perishable goods cannot stay for a longer period of time, it is less than that. Coordination with supplier and third party receivers. There should be coordination. ಏನಾದ್ರು plans ಏನಾದ್ರು flop ಆದರೆ you have to back up and you have to go with different types of plans. Types of logistics: inbound logistics, in-plant logistics and outbound logistics. Inbound logistics is bringing goods into organization from suppliers. Supplier ಇಂದ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ goods ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕು. Outbound ಅಂದರೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋ finished goods ನ how are you reaching your consumers. In-plant logistics ಅಂದರೆ movement of goods within the organization from one branch to another branch, from one place to another place. Computerized replenishment system is automatic store replenishment. Andre it is a preparation of orders by a computer integration information about product movement outside factors. See, this is you will order in computer by a computer integrated information. Whenever you are ordering through this is known as computerized system. So everything information you will get in the computer, and outside factors which affects the demand, actual inventory level, product receipts, acceptable safety stock levels. So you will get a detailed information whenever you are ordering in the computer, or whenever it is giving you, it will give you the exact information. ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ inventory level, ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ stock level, ಎಷ್ಟು ಖಾಲಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದೆ. So it will definitely show those kind of information. You manual person human interactions ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. So this is computerized replenishment system. Lower out of stock and high sales. It leads to higher sales. Out of stock products ನೆಲ್ಲ lower ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Out of stock is which you are not getting. You will get immediate information in the system. Lower inventory cost. You don't need to put stock cost and all. And profit margin ತುಂಬಾ high ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Human interaction ಇರಲ್ಲ. That's why you don't require lower labor cost. Reduction of price markdown. Markdown I told you markdown pricing is like basically it is used in clothing centers to do end of season sale. So it will reduce ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ low quality products ಎಲ್ಲ it will reduce this price markdown, because effectively you will get the information. Store order leveling. And what is the store order leveling? Whether I have to include the products, no, whether I have to decrease the products, like that, those kind of things. And you also have push strategy, pull strategy. Push strategy andre product is produced and stored in a warehouse. ನೀವು product na produce ಮಾಡಿ you will always store in a warehouse and it will be sold in the market. Whenever you are getting the demand in that, you will be pushing the products in marketing by advertising. So that is creating demand for your products. Through advertisement you will give promotions for your products. So it will be push strategies. It will keep on selling in your market. Whereas pull strategies, it is only on your consumer demands. ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತುಂಬ if they get the demand, that is when they'll produce these kind of products, or else they don't produce. Okay, this is push strategy and pull strategy. Next, difference between supply chain management and logistic management. I told you before, no, supply chain management, in order to produce the finished goods, what you will do here, it is a group of ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಅ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕಮಾಡಿಟೀಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಥರದ ಒಂದು ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಚೈನ್. ವೆರಸ್ ಲಾಜಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರರ್ ಟು ಎಂಡ್ ಯೂಸರ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ವೈಡರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಚೈನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, ವೆರಸ್ ಲಾಜಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಚೈನ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. Whereas here only the channel of distribution, it flows from customers andre manufacturer to retailers then to consumers. Okay, it involves many independent channel partners. Idralli ella channel partners independent agi aagtare. Illi it is undertaken by only single firm in a supply chain. So it builds upon this framework and seeks to achieve, and there is a coordination, ella kade coordination they not to produce one finished goods. So it should effectively reach. Here you have only a single platform for flow of products and information through this through a business. Okay, this is nodi supply chain andre diagram nodidre gottagate. So customer to retailer, then to manufacturing fabrics, downstream upstream supply chain. ಆದರೆ ಲಾಜಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಬರೀ ಸಪ್ಲೈಯರ್, ಪ್ರೊಕ್ಯೂರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಆಪರೇಷನ್, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ರೀಚಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ.